Hanoi is located in northern region of Vietnam, situated in the Vietnam's Red River Delta. It's the capital of Vietnam and the country's second largest city. The population in 2015 was estimated at 7.7 million people. From 1954 to 1976, it was the capital of North Vietnam, and it became the capital of reunified Vietnam in 1976 after the North victory in the Vietnam War. In October 2010, Hanoi was officially marked 1,000 years since the establishment of the city. Hanoi has experienced a rapid construction boom recently. Skyscrapers in new urban areas have dramatically changed the cityscape, but Hanoi has always been a symbol of culture and a source of pride throughout the history.
Hi guys, welcome to Hanoi, the beautiful capital of Vietnam. You know, Hanoi is considered as an economic, political, cultural center of Vietnam. I have been living and working in Hanoi for more than 9 years, so I really love this city because of not only the amazing cuisine, cultural values, interesting museums, romantic streets with green trees, but also the place where I studied and grew up with my friends.
So Hiền, you said that you have been living here for 9 years. So do you know the meaning of Hanoi?
Yeah, of course, I do. You know, not many young people in Hanoi know the meaning of the name. Do you know?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me.
You know, Ha means a river, Nội means inside. So Hanoi means being surrounded by rivers, right?
Yeah, exactly. So do you know the name Thăng Long?
Thăng means ascending, Long means dragon. It's a beautiful name that contains the pride and the belief of the land which the king chose to establish the capital, right?
Yeah, you're right. And this name has been existing for 1,000 years until now.
Yeah.
But now people still use both names, Thăng Long and Hanoi.
Hoàn Kiếm Lake, also known as Gươm Lake or Sword Lake, meaning Lake of the Returned Sword, is the heart of Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam. The lake has witnessed the dramatic ups and downs of the capital over the last century, and is also considered as the spiritual place of Hanoians.
Hoàn Kiếm Lake means Lake of the Returned Sword. This name is related to the famous historical legend of King Lê Thái Tổ and how he returned the magic sword to the golden turtle god.
Turn back to the 15th century under Lê Dynasty to witness the legendary story. You know, when the king visited his friend, he came across a metal bar. It turned out that his friend caught the bar in a fishing day. The king asked for the bar, brought it home and sharpened it into a sword. Suddenly, there were two words appearing on the sword. Thuận Thiên, it means being harmonious with the heaven. King Lê Lợi understood that the sword was a gift from the heaven, so he used it for the battles, and after 10 years of struggling, the king finally defeated the Chinese. And after that, on one of his trips to Lục Thủy Lake, there was a turtle rising above the water and shouting, "Please return the sword to the Dragon King." The king realized that when his nation was independent, the sword must be returned. So he threw the sword to the lake, and hence King Lê Thái Tổ named the lake Hồ Hoàn Kiếm.
The Turtle Tower is located on an islet in the middle of the lake. The origin of the Turtle Tower has been a mystery and a controversial issue to many scholars. Many researchers said that the Turtle Tower was built by Nguyễn Hữu Kim, who was a Mandarin under French colonial rule. It was supposed that the Turtle Tower was built in 1877, 140 years ago. As you can see, the architecture of the Turtle Tower is the mixture of Western and Eastern architecture style. The first story and second story Gothic gates and Vietnamese traditional curved eaves created unique architecture for the Turtle Tower. The Temple of the Jade Mountain is located in a small islet in the northern part of Hoàn Kiếm Lake. It was dedicated to Taoist philosophers and the national hero Chen Hengda, who defeated the Mongolian in 13th century. The complex includes the Pen Tower, the Ink Slab, the Moon Contemplation Pavilion, and the Pavilion Against Waves. The Temple of the Jade Mountain is a sacred temple, and according to the ancient documents still preserved in the temple, it was built in the autumn of 1843.
The temple was under repair in 1865 by Nguyễn Văn Siêu, an eminent scholar of the old capital. Other parts was also renovated that created a new complex with harmonious architecture.
The entrance consists of 3 gates. There are parallel sentences on the first gate. The 2 red Chinese characters on the first gate are happiness on the right and prosperity on the left. Just inside the first gate is a Pen Tower, a 10-meter high stone structure whose tip resembles a writing brush. And the Chinese characters on the tower mean writing on a clear blue sky. The Pen Tower praises literature and poetry.
On the left of the second gate is the tiger. On the right is the Vietnamese dragon. The tiger and the dragon are the symbols of stability for a large construction, and the phoenix symbolizes the balance of yin and yang as well as the morality. Above the third gate, there is a large stone representing an ink slab. The ink slab uses 3 toes as the tripod.
The temple is connected to the lake shore by a charming bridge constructed in classical Vietnamese style. The name of this elegant bridge means welcoming morning sunlight. I really like the name of this bridge because it sounds so poetic. After crossing the bridge, we come to the 4th gate. Above this gate is a small room with circular windows. It's called the Moon Contemplation Pavilion.
Inside the temple, there are 2 structures connected to each other. The Chen Ba Pavilion facing the south with poetic architecture, and the temple facing the north is called Ngọc Sơn Temple. Ngọc Sơn Temple has 3 main sections. The external one is the kowtowing place. The central section is for worshipping the scholar Văn Xương, and the end section is dedicated to General Chen Hengda, who defeated the Mongolian in the 13th century. On the left of the main temple is a room containing the preserved body of a giant turtle. It was found in 1968. In general, the architecture of Ngọc Sơn Temple is in harmony with nature. It is the place containing a lot of historical and cultural value with the ideology of scholars hundreds of years ago.